And hey, so I just wanted to say welcome and hey, Happy New Year. And a lot going on the last few weeks. But I did kind of want to focus a little bit on, what we typically do around the new year, even though there's been a lot going on in our world. But we still need to kind of think about ourselves and how we, are moving forward. And often this is a time of year that we start really looking at goals, new goals, resolutions, and whatnot. And I don't know about you, but I've certainly been a little bit distracted about that this year. And it's really helped me to kind of think about how things are tied to my bigger goals and my purpose. So, um, typically when we're making New Year's resolutions, they tend to be sort of like quick fixes and things that were, like, oh gosh, I've got to take care of this, or I want to lose weight or get a job and a new job, and without kind of really thinking about the bigger picture and how it ties back into our big goals. And as a result of that, about 80% of New Year's resolutions are never realized. And, sometimes they just never even really take off. They just, never get any legs at all. So, even though we're starting, with great intentions for, these types of goals, um, the failure rate, or I like to say that, they just never really get traction rate, because I really truly believe that there is no failure if you're ultimately trying to do something. It's just another chance, an opportunity for us to learn something about ourselves. So, anyways, thinking about our resolutions, one of the reasons that, they often fail is that they're really not tied to our purpose. So, what if instead of creating a bunch of new goals, we just take a step back and really ask ourselves, where are we going? Is this aligned with what I want to do long term? And what is the big picture around this? And I think, you'll find that most goals that we come up with can be tied back to a purpose, but if we don't have that purpose really anchoring those goals in some fashion, it's awfully hard to kind of maintain the the persistence and resilience and tenacity that we need to achieve goals. So that's why I wanted to talk a little bit about this right now. And what if we were really to look at all of our goals and measure it against our purpose? So um, you know, uh, one thing I was going to think about too is that, the other piece of our purpose is not, excuse me, our goals is also looking at, things that might be holding us back, like the gremlins and the self doubt and the fears that we have around ourselves and our worthiness. So I am going to talk a little bit more about that next week, but I wanted to make sure that I did mention it. Look at in terms of your goals is what is that purpose and how do you figure out what that purpose is? So, really, if you're going to look at what your purpose is something that, if you will, to measure all of your desires and it's really at the core of what I believe is necessary for us to feel happiness, and true satisfaction in life. And there's, a lot of ways to unlock that purpose. And, for me, I just want to talk a little bit, some of my top values that lead me to my purpose of helping others to grow and heal our connection, adventure, flexibility to build a life that I want to build. And I do this through coaching and training people and really exploring and exercising in nature. That kind of goes with my adventure piece and caring for, my rescue dog. And these are the things that really give me joy. And I love the feeling that I have when I do these things. It's when I really feel closest to my higher self. And it's what I feel, these are the things I feel that I was put on this earth to do. So, when you are looking at your purpose, ask yourself, where is it that you feel the most joy and the connection to your higher self? Feel the happiest. These types of things will help you. Once you have that purpose, you can really measure the goals that you have that you've created around the New Year's, or really anytime you have a new goal, and see, how priority, or are they, lower down on the list. What may seem really important at the moment, may actually get moved down a little bit as you start looking at it against your purpose. So, purpose and what you're really meant to be doing on your journey called life. So, if you'd like more information on finding your purpose, be sure to check out my Facebook page. I'll have a link aware of them and then what to do when they crop up. So, if you're interested in learning more about coaching and source, or go to my homepage and inquire about how to work with me. So, thanks so much, everyone, and I hope this helps with your hard. I'll talk to you soon.